feels so good to be out of the Pokemon Center. I feel so refreshed. But welcome back to more Pokemon Platinum. I am the Nerd of LPs, and in the last episode, we took care of the Battle Frontier, including all 5 facilities, where some of them I got a little bit of trouble, and we also learned that Rotom changes back to its normal form whenever we enter a facility. Poor Pulseman. Anyways, this episode you may be wondering why I have 5 slots. Did we forget a Pokemon to re-release it? No, we actually have an event right here that we can go to. Talk to this guy over here. Good evening, you must be Blake. I've received a gift for you. Here you go. And we have a Manaphy egg. Now, this Manaphy egg you can get normally by transferring anything from a Pokemon transferring from a Pokemon Ranger game and any Pokemon Ranger game into Pokemon Diamond and Pearl or Platinum. Mainly Pokemon Ranger, Shadows of Omnia, or the latest ones, Guardian Signs. I almost said Rise of the Guardians, but luckily I didn't. So here is what the egg looks like. Oh, it also appears to be moving occasionally, maybe close to hatching. That was really weird, but this is a really different egg than what you normally would find. I need to do something really quickly. And of course, I had to use a cheat code because the only time you can actually do this, because if you don't have Pokemon Ranger, your only way is to use cheat codes. So be careful of that. But anyways, let's talk to Bookie over here.
Yo, if it isn't Blake, this is my place. Drop in, eh?
And also Barry, if you talk to him during the weekends, you can battle him. I do not want to do that, but maybe later because I want to see if there's anyone in here. Oh come on, there's no Gardenia. I was hoping there would be Gardenia because, well, maybe I'll come by once in a while, and if I see a Gardenia, that might be a bonus episode. It's a private club for only Sinnoh's leaders, or those vouched by those Steve-Sane gym leaders. It's a place where the best seek to better themselves, walks to the Battleground. And of course, not only can you battle gym leaders, because the gym leaders can actually have National Pokedex numbers as well. I mean, Pokemon from the National Pokedex that is not in the Sinnoh Pokedex, as well as really high-level Pokemon. But you can also battle the trainers that assisted you in different places. You and I, we are both trainers. Let us forego the small talk and proceed right to battle. That is my style. Battling is our way of greeting. So I'm only going to show off one of these, and then because a majority of this episode is just catching a legendary, well, at least I'm hoping. So this is Riley. He starts off with an Absol. Unfortunately, I do not have the movesets with me right now. So that is very unfortunate. Unfortunately. It's unfortunately unfortunate. Unfortunate stuff is unfortunate. Have I said unfortunate enough already? And I hope no one is knocking, because that would be a little bit awkward. Okay. I'm making it as quiet as possible. Well, decently quiet, because it's at nighttime and I don't want to stir pretty much anybody. But, I guess we'll move my mic up a little bit. There we go. That should be good. That should be good. And let me break you before you do anything else, unless you live it, which would be completely nonsense, because you're an Absol. You can't live a single break from Toxicroak. Come on. Come on. You can't be serious, unless these trainers EV train their Pokemon. But as I said before, you can battle gym leaders in here for increased ones. There is one I want to battle, so again, it may be just a bonus episode. I am not completely sure about that. At some point, I may forget it. I'll send out the egg to battle. Ah, darn it, I cannot send out an egg. God darn it. Ready to be cruel game. Who do we send out instead? Send out Fun, even though I'm pretty sure it might have like a rock type move. I'm pretty sure it has Rock Slide. I can't really remember the moves. And of course, all the trainers here are gonna have either 5 or 6. But I think it's mainly 5, so we don't have too much to worry about. So let's just Flame Door this thing and call it quits with this Metagross over here. I'm hoping at least, but then again it might take... Yeah, that's what I figured. That's probably gonna... Oh shoot, it has Meteor Mash. Well, I'm hoping it doesn't... Hoping it lives it at least. Hoping I gave it enough to... Oh snap, that's a problem with Meteor Mash. Meteor Mash can actually increase the attacker's attack. So, oh, I really wish that hadn't happened, you son of a... Well, at least you're dead anyways, so... You robot of a Jessica Alba. Actually, I just look at Albert would like that as a robot. Oh gosh, you got a Salamence. Oh gosh, did not see that one coming. If only Rotom was in its frost form, then we could easily just dominate it with a couple. We could just dominate it with a blizzard, but that's not really the case, unfortunately. But the good news is it's hurt by the rocks that we set up, which is always a nice idea, right? Correct. Thunderfang, that is going to kill it? No, I don't think it's going to do a lot. Oh gosh. And the flinch. It starts. Okay, good. At least he didn't flinch. But again, the elemental fangs do have a chance of either doing the status infliction or flinching. Unfortunately, well, in case you're new to this, Let's Play, which you're kind of late on because we're almost pretty much done. I mean, after this entire thing, it's mainly just going to be event Pokemon that I'll be showing off. A Fell Hunter, you'll be up next. So, I'd recommend you go back and watch it from episode 1 so that we can kind of get a hint of where it is. In fact, yeah, do that right now. Just open up a new tab, pause this, and then come back to it when you pass episode 49, so 50, wait. Last one's 50, yeah, up to episode 50, because I believe this is either 51 or 50. Again, I'm not completely sure, but yeah, I think the Battle Frontier was 50, actually. Yeah, 50. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I just recently watched 44, so I'm like 6 to 7 levels ahead of myself. And his last Pokemon is Ursaring, so this one has a pretty tough team. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. So let's go ahead and break this thing. Also, we need to get out our slave because this episode I want to show off, well, actually, we're going to be catching the last legendary Pokemon you can do legitimately. And as you can tell by the Manaphy egg, we're going to be starting event Pokemon in the very next episode, but I'm not going to show off who we're going to be catching just yet. Or actually, you'll find out. I'm getting way too early into the game. Getting way too early into the game, but yes, we are starting event Pokemon, so if you're new, again, recommend going from episode 1 to episode, the last episode. Episode last. We're gonna call it episode last, just for this video. So anyways, let me just pull out Big Barrel. After Nurse Joy heals me, I'll just probably, yeah, you know what, I'll just cut it out, like, once we're done talking about Nurse Joy. So, I'll see you with Big Barrel. Anyways, we are back outside, and I tried to get in a little bit earlier to Mount Stark. Let me pull this up a little bit. Or actually, something's in the way. There's a liar here. There we go. Is that better? Yeah, that should be better, actually. But what we need to do is we gotta go back into the Battleground, and we've talked to Buck here. No, I don't. No. Fucking on Stark Mountain. Shut up! I know it! Microstone. Being up in my place is only open to toughest trainers. I'm serious. We're supposed to be introduced by a gym leader, but you're special. Well, I'm off at the Battle Frontier. Feels like how far I can go up to the tower. I believe once you talk to Buck, I believe you activate the battle. Either that or I need to defeat all the gym leaders here, which would be fan-freaking-tastic because the game would be kind of cruel. So I'll meet you guys at Stark Mountain. Not again, but yeah, I'll meet you guys over there. So here we are in the interior part of Stark Mountain. If you notice, this place, last time Team Galactic was surrendered. I'm gonna get off my bike really quickly here because it is now invaded by this thing right here. Let's talk to it. And activate. Oh, it's glowing red. It's so glowy. Anyways, this is Heatran. It's at level 15, the moves are Scary Face, Lava Plume, Crunch, and Metal Sound, so it's not really too bad. If you have an Empoleon or an Infernape, if you have a Torterra, you might want to be careful a couple things. This is not considered a legendary Pokemon, even though it's got the legendary music. It's considered a rare Pokemon, and it has a 50% chance of being a male and a 50% chance of being a female. Now, this is the only Pokemon that can do it, and oh my goodness. What? much of a battle. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta hold myself. It's like 10 o'clock at night, but holy cow, was that amazing. Funny at the same time. But as I said before, if you're using Torterra, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Torterra, not Torterra, 50% chance male, 50% chance female. Only rare / legendary Pokemon that can have a gender ratio other than Latias, Latios, and Cresselia, and the Thundurus, Tornadus, and Landorus, which of course all have forced genders, so... But, wow. How rare is that to happen? Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about that. I'm gonna name this Heatran. I'm gonna call it... I don't know what to call it. I'm gonna call it Luckfire. Because that was... Okay, but its type Fire and Steel is, in my opinion, the most interesting combo. Wow. Okay, I was expecting, like, a really, really long battle. My gosh, the Sinnoh Pokemon here are being completely generous. I'm not even kidding. Anyways, I think we have time to actually hatch the Manaphy. Wow. Okay, so... I bet so many balls just to find out that one quick ball was enough. Oh, okay, I'm speechless and I'm still talking about it after like a couple minutes. I think that is the luckiest catch anybody could have. Oh, here's the escape. I have 3 of them! And I thought I didn't have a single one. Alrighty, so I guess what I can do is hatch this Manaphy. So there'll be 2 legendary Pokemon that we can do for this video. So I'll see you guys when this Pokemon has actually hatched. Alright, so not after long, after that surprising hatch by Heatran, this egg is now hatching, but watch what happens when it hatches. It doesn't do the regular cracking. No! It glows. And there we go, Manaphy has hatched from the egg, so this is our 2nd legendary Pokemon. At least this one isn't a struggle compared to the other ones. Oh, let me get on my bike really quickly so that I can show you guys both Heatran and Manaphy, because I forgot to mention that. Oh yeah, let's show off Manaphy. And also, if you have a Manaphy and a Ditto, you can breed it into a Ditto, which is taller and heavier than its parents. It's a Manaphy parent. And it's only a baby. That's a big baby. Anyways, this Manaphy is naughty nature. Ugh, that's not a good one for Manaphy, especially if that Manaphy is mainly a special attacker. Its ability is Hydration, which is always its signature ability, meaning that it heals the status problems if it starts raining. It's also known for Hard Swap, which I can't really remember Hard Swap too well. Like, it's not one of those moves that I can commonly get knowledge out of, but I believe it's not an ability swapper, but I believe it changes statuses, like it swaps the statuses, and it learns at level 100. So let's check out Lucky Fire. I think I named it Luckfire. Is that our Lucky Fire? I think Luckfire though. Yeah, I named it Luckfire. While we're withdrawing out Leafeon. So here's Luckfire. Let's see what nature it is. Dog Call nature. Pretty sure that's a basic one, right? But I'm still shocked that it just went in one quick ball. It was like, that's all it took was one quick ball. I think that's a rare chance it does that. So, wow, these Sinnoh Pokemon are being very generous because they knew the pain it was going through in Pokemon Emerald, having to cut out a lot of the stuff, which is really weird. So this is a surprisingly short episode, shorter than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like maybe 20 minutes. We did show off a little bit more for like 20 minutes, but it'd be mainly the rival battle, and I think you've already seen enough of the rival, even though you would like to see the rival one last time. But I don't know, maybe I might consider that along with Gardenia in a bonus episode if I decide to do that. So, that's going to be doing it again for this surprisingly short episode of Pokemon Platinum. We caught a Heatran and we hatched a Manaphy. So, next time on Pokemon Platinum, we'll actually get started on catching some event Pokemon that we can do. All these will be mainly in the Sinnoh region, so if you like this episode, which I'm pretty sure you will after like that excitement that we had, like it or just give it a regular rating whether you liked it or disliked it. Comment as well, be sure to subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have good dreams tonight. Peace out.